So if you're a vlogger, this is what you do, right? You use the camera, or I should say, wherever you put the phone to use as a GPS device, you just put the phone in that same place and you turn on the video camera and you just talk. And you talk as the people that are watching your video wonder how much attention you're paying to the road, especially if you maintain eye contact. Gosh, I have seen people fix their gaze on the camera for like, a minute at a time. I can't do that. I'll go off the road. So the purpose of this video is to just to determine what the quality of the audio is, and if this is something that I plan on doing. Do I need to get a directional microphone to improve the quality of the sound? So I guess, why not? Let's just do a trial run. So I am considering starting up a YouTube channel, and the working title is Running Through the Middle Ages, or maybe Running in the Middle Ages. And it's going to talk about my experiences as a runner who's about to turn 50, and if this thing gets any legs. I'm stopped, that's why I can look at the camera now. If this gets any kind of traction, from the age of 50 until 70, we'll keep chronicling it. Country intersection, nobody wants to go. And then if I'm still doing this at the age of, 70 or 75, I can create a new YouTube channel or change the title of the one that I have. And that assumes YouTube still exists. And I'll call it Running in the Dark Cages. Or maybe I'll be clever, Running in the Renaissance. I don't know. But the deal is, I want to start up a YouTube channel to create the pressure to provide regular updates to how I'm doing in my training, because I don't want to repeat totally falling off the wagon with regard to my running. I have a lot of experience with the first 4 weeks of getting back into shape, and then there's some kind of something happens, and I don't touch my running shoes for 6 months. And so I just want to create this level of public accountability so that I will feel compelled to do something, just because, like I told you guys, that I was going to tell you, what I'm up to. So what I'm up to right now is this. I have just entered my 4th week of running consistently, and by consistently I mean at least 4 days out of every 7. I am at 22 miles for a 7-day period. Trying to figure out a clean way of describing this. I am a bigger fan of moving averages than I am of just a straight up volume of miles for a 7-day stretch, because you can artificially inflate a given 7-day period. If you take the long run from last week and maybe you're a day late with that, so that becomes a long week at the start of the week in addition to the long week at the end of the week, and you've got a false appearance of what your mileage is because you've got 2 long runs that should have occurred in different 7-day stretches. So I'm at 22 miles. My long run currently is 6 miles, with the caveat that I didn't run all 6 miles. It was the run that I just did this past Sunday. I went up to the American Tobacco Trail 1 mile warm up, and then 4 iterations of walking a quarter mile, and then running at a comfortably hard pace for 3/4 of a mile. Some people might refer to what I was doing as cruise intervals with walking breaks, because that was pretty much the intensity. And then a 1 mile cool down. So really it was about 5 miles of running. But my deal is, other than the sauntering that I do going into a run and the sauntering that I do after a run's over, I count it all. It's all time on your feet. It's all time that you're moving. And like if you're training for a marathon or ultramarathon, especially if there's some single track involved, walking is race-specific training. And so yeah, it's meaningful that you get experience walking up hills, because your ability to do that comfortably it's an important part of how you're going to do and how you're going to finish. So we just pulled into the driveway, and so that's it for now.